yes, we should keep using the back, but I recognize that this is counterintuitive, or maybe just against our nature to want to use a part of the body that feels injured. I'll have to do a bit of explaining. Most injuries, you want to immobilize them. You put a brace on, you maybe put a cast on, you get crutches so you don't walk on it. And so that's the natural instinct that we have, so we can allow that body part to heal. And so why would it be different with back pain? We want our spine to heal, so why would we want to use it? We have to differentiate between pain that occurs from an injury and chronic pain that has been going on for, let's say, 3 months or more. With chronic back pain, which is what we're dealing with here, we don't have a mechanism of injury that occurred recently that we want to heal from. And if we were to stop using our back, all the muscles that surround it will become weaker. We don't want that. That's actually part of the problem that's contributing to the cycle of back pain. One thing that I can say for sure across the board is bed rest or laying on the couch watching TV for more than a day or two is going to lead to weakness in the muscles that support the spine, which is going to contribute to the prolonged nature of chronic lower back pain. It's going to potentially lead to worse pain in the long run and longer term pain. So when I speak about using your back, I'm talking about using the entire 360 degrees of the core that surrounds the lumbar spine. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of bony support for the lumbar spine. The thoracic spine has our rib cage, and then we have the pelvis below, but there's this gap between the rib cage and the pelvis that doesn't have any other bony support other than the lumbar spine. And the only other support is non-bony, it's muscles. And we want to use all 360 degrees. The lumbar spine is relying on those muscles, and if you're not moving, those muscles are ultimately gonna get weaker. So bed rest is not recommended. It's not the solution to chronic lower back pain. You want to keep using those muscles, keep them active, and ideally you want to do activities that help bring them back into balance, so you can also be getting to the root of the problem. So you have to use your own judgment, because not all activities are good for the back. There are activities that would be harmful. And so it doesn't mean go do anything or go act crazy. It means reflect on your past experiences and determine what activities are you aware of that are helpful, and go do more of those. What makes your back feel better? Walking is a fantastic example that is helpful for most people. And so we have to find a balance between what level of activity can I do that my body can tolerate a little bit and also will prevent my muscles from getting weaker. And so ideally, my strongest recommendation is to do activities that will restore muscular balance. And if you don't know what those are, I wouldn't expect most people to know what those are. That's really what I've laid out in the program. So if you're in the program, do some core balance training. Get on the floor and connect, and even if it's just extremely gentle, low-level activities, we need these muscles to stay active, and we can do targeted exercises that help bring those muscles back into balance, therefore bringing the joints back into balance. And this is the long-term solution. If you found any of this helpful or useful, please hit that like button and support what we're doing, so I can continue giving free content, and subscribe if you want to get notified whenever I go live.